Welcome to the Trading Academy live section. And I just decided to make a challenge to teach my audience how we can grow a small account, $100. Here is the dollars, here is the account, just $100. I want us to grow this $100 to $1,000 together as a team. So in today's trade, I'll be analyzing USDJPY, and let's see the opportunity that it gives us. And every trade will be live. I will not make anything other than what I'm showing you right here. So today is the 20th day of February 2023, and all we will be doing right now is to look at our charts and analyze and place a trade and see the outcome. Every day we review what the outcome is. So today is a US bank holiday, and the bank holiday of the bank holiday of Canada. So we may not be having much activities in the market, but we'll still take some trades if we find the opportunity. Our account is $100, so we are not risking anything more than 2% of the account per trade. Okay, we're not risking more than 2% of the account per trade, and in all, we're not going to risk more than 6% of our trades, of our capital in all our trades put together. So I'm looking at GBP JPY. I am looking at USD JPY, and I'm starting from the daily time frame. Here is the daily time frame chart. So we're having this kangaroo tail, and it's also extended to this point. We're seeing that it's an extension of what we experienced right here previously. So this is a key level, and price is already at that. And if you know much about kangaroo tail is just one of the reliable chart formations that will tell you when the market is about reversing. So with this happening here in this zone, it's an indication that we may be going south. We may be experiencing a reversal, but we're not going to conclude on that. We're going to go to the lower time frame to see what happens. But if we are going to experience this downward move, where are we going to see the price drop to? So let's see the next key area, which is this point. Just a minute. I use my phone to make sure that I encourage everyone not to have excuse why not to trade. So if we are experiencing this downward move, it should be coming down into this area. So we'll be having the price come down into this area. So we know that we are in a downward trend. However, of recent, we are seeing a very big rally to the upside. And now the price is just at a very key area where we are experiencing a kangaroo tail. So this kangaroo tail, this is the top of this tail. I will indicate it with an arrow. So with this arrow, here is the top of this tail. Okay, and price is expected to go above that tail, above that top of that tail right now. So for price to go above it, that now shows that the bulls are so much in control. So let's go down to the lower time frame to see what to do. But from what is happening here, it's not ideal for anyone to buy at this point, because price is at a very key level, at a very strong supply zone. And when price is at a supply zone, it makes no sense for you to buy. So buying at this point does not make any sense. It is to look for short opportunities that we shall be looking out for. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So here at the 4 hours time frame, we see the same marked out zones. The price is moving up right now. We're having a bullish momentum, no doubt. However, we are at this zone where price is experiencing a very strong backward, a very strong rally. So what I am going to do is to see what is happening in this 4 hours time frame. Okay, good. So here is the 4 hours time frame. The price has just formed a very strong reversal pattern here, which we're seeing as an engulfing candle, and that engulfing candle also has a kangaroo tail over there. And look at this candle here, this green candle. We're seeing also an a bearish engulfing candle that engulfed this bullish candle. This is a very strong signal that the bears are coming into the market. So I will rather choose to go bearish because we are seeing that the price is giving some bearish momentum. So what I'm going to do right now, the only barrier we may be having is this initial area where we have some liquidity graphs here. This may be the only area we may have our initial challenge. But there is a good risk reward ratio. If we choose to sell at this point, our stop loss will just be above this present bearish engulfing candle. So it will be a good place to sell and place our stop loss just above this point, just around 50, just above this point, around 56 or thereabout. So that would be a good place, and that would be around about 25 pips. Okay, so but let's go to the lower time frame and see what happens there. So when we get to 1 hour time frame, all our zones are still very visible at the 1 hour time frame. However, we're observing something here. Look at this 1 hour time frame. We found out that the market made a lower high here and has made a very nice, has broken this very new low. This is a lower low, and the market has just broken it at this point, around 134.57, which is around about 222 pips or thereabout. So I'll go ahead and do exactly that, and I'll go ahead and do that. But before I do that, let's also look at the 15 minutes time frame. Here is the 15 minutes time frame. At the 15 minutes time frame, we saw a clear break, and now there is a pullback. So I will sell and put my stop just above this recent move, the recent high. That's 134.57. Sorry, 134.57. That's where my stop loss would be, and where would be my take profit. So let's look at where we are going to have our take profit before I place the trade. I've said that our take profit should be within this area from this point, 132.82, 134, around 132.84. That's the area from this area to this point. But we may be very certain by just putting our Fibonacci 2. When we put our Fib 2, it may help us to know exactly where we are going to place our take profits. So this is our fib tool. So at this point, it corresponds with our 61% Fibonacci retracement level, which is 132.84. So I'll be okay at that point. So I can place my trade from my 15 minutes time frame. I am placing my trade. Stop loss 134.57, and my take profit is 132.85. So I'm having a risk reward ratio of about 1 is to, okay, I'm risking 30. Yeah, I'm risking about 27 pips, and I'm going for about 150 pips. That's about 1 is to 7 or 8. That's a very good risk reward ratio, if I were to say. So here is my trade. Like I always said, my network here is not always is not too good. I have different networks, different internet providers trying to serve me, but then sometimes it doesn't work. So let's still go back. Let me reset my trade. 2.85. There's a problem of internet service providers, but it's good. That's the point where we need to improve over here in Africa. Okay, it's on. So I enter the trade rather at 134.27 instead of where I initially wanted to enter it. And here is my stop loss. Here is my take profit. So what I will still do again, this is already a live trade. It's on right now. Okay. Here is the trade. So I'm risking about 30 pips. I'm risking about 30 pips to get about 130 pips, 150 pips or thereabout. So I may still add a pending order. Peradventure the price goes up again, maybe to this point. To this point here where we have this liquidity area. If you observe, we have this area. Just a minute. I'm showing you how I do my trading and how I do everything I do. So here is an area where, here is an area where we have some form of liquidity graph. We have a resistance around this area. So I may still add trades around that way, and my take profit will still be maybe around 2.8 or 2.3. So I may want to take a take profit pending order, and it's already there. I may still add another pending order if I wish, but I'll be okay with these two. So, but for someone who still wants to add more, the person may still add another order at this point to see what happens and then drop with it. So, but for now, I'll be okay with trades and I'll be expecting the price to come down to this point so that I take my profit. Bear with every hitches I'm experiencing, but that is how I trade. So right now, here's the trade. Risking 30 pips, risking just 30 pips, and I'm risking 30 pips and I'm going for about 150 pips or there are 140 pips or thereabout. There are 140 pips in that range. So let's see how it goes. I'll update you tomorrow. But this trade is based on the fact that we've got we've got a kangaroo tail at the daily time frame, which is telling us that we are in an area of strong bullish momentum in the daily time frame, which is telling us that we're in an area of strong supply in the daily time frame. Okay, so and we went down to our shorter time frames to this competition or this challenge. Thank you for watching. See you soon in tomorrow's live section.